Whilst most paranormal videos can be incredibly suspect, when said videos are captured on live TV, it makes them that much more credible. So from a holographic Pope to the mysterious identity of Teddy Perkins, join us. Whilst in the middle of a news piece, these Honduran presenters were shocked when one of their glasses suddenly moved on its own. Clearly confused, they play the oddity off and continue on.
Chiste nos dicen por acá, aquí prohibida la pólvora, ¡ah! Todo el mundo revienta
Mira,
cohetes.
mira. ¿Viste?
Así es.
¿Viste el vaso que corrió para allá?
Ok.
No sé si lo vieron.
Basta.
However, host Carlos Molina later admitted that he felt a sharp chill down his spine seconds before the glass moved. He also denied any speculation that production staff were behind a hoax. Further, in response to the skeptics, Molina claimed he tried to move the glass, but that it was stuck to the table. He is convinced that the incident was supernatural, and even confessed that it left him traumatized. During a recent broadcast, Pope Francis appeared at his window to bless the crowd. However, bizarrely, as he stepped back inside, he seemed to vanish in thin air.
It just disappears.
He goes bye-bye.
Also juggling taking care of their children.
Dude, is it not? He's gone.
Oh my.
Even curiouser, the Vatican removed all copies of this video, leaving only the official version. As to why the Vatican would do this, some believe Francis was sick that day, or alternatively, that this is a common safety protocol, perhaps to prevent assassination attempts. Further, though it sounds unbelievable, basic holograms have been presented on multiple occasions, and it makes sense that if such technology exists, it would be far more advanced behind closed doors.
In the following clip, a TikTok user took an hallucinogenic and began to see things that really creeped her out. Luckily, she was able to capture her reaction on camera.
Play song. Play song. Play song. Play song. I see you. I see you. You're scaring me. Why aren't you saying anything? You're scaring me.
You can tell that she was genuinely terrified. If anything, this video serves as an example of what not to do when you're under the influence of something really strong, which is to not take it by yourself, especially in a dark room.
I got you. Let's ask an AI image generator to show us the last ever selfie. You guys seem to love these creepypastas, and this one is unsettling. In the screen, that is not the same as what is actually there. Very creepy. There doesn't appear to be any like foul play in this one, and that's kind of what makes it doubly creepy, right? If we're assuming the last ever selfie means, before the world ends, then it's unsettling thinking there's these two, family members, father and son, taking a selfie together in the middle of a road somewhere, right? Like maybe these guys are farmers or something and they're just having a good time. I wanted to kick it up a notch, so I added the word ominous. And yeah, this is ominous. I love that it can portray words like that. Like, look at this. There's a two-headed person in the background. Is that what I'm seeing there? It's almost like he's out of focus, and the focus is actually on this background character. Unsettling. This one's fascinating to me. I can't fully identify what's going on the bottom right of the screen here, but I like that it's a mirror selfie. It's just really dreadful. Follow me for more.
These are 8 horrifying facts that will probably keep you up at night. There are thousands of old diseases frozen in the glaciers of the world, and global warming will eventually release them all. If a person dies in their costume at Disney, like Mickey Mouse, they have to be sat down on a bench so it looks like they're resting. Climate change is making spiders bigger. Some female spiders allow their young to eat them alive. Tooth in the eye surgery is when surgeons put a tooth in a blind person's eye to restore their sight. It was pioneered in the 1960s, and it actually works, and it's still being done today. The chances of a successful CPR outside of a hospital is only 7%. Cell phones are 10 times dirtier than a toilet seat. When you suddenly wake up during the night without any reason, there was someone or something staring at you. Yeah, there's a lot more, like for part 12.
What is the scariest movie you have ever seen?
The Strangers. It's just absolutely insane that these people break into your house, tie you up, you're sitting there crying hysterically, asking, why are you doing this? And they just look at you and say, because you were home.
I hate it. The reason it's so creepy is because it could happen. Like, it's not one of those things that you have to believe in. You don't have to believe in ghosts. You don't have to believe in poltergeists. These are just people who were bored that night, just dressing up in the last masks you want to see.
You should never put this in your eyes. Katie Gatos put glue in her eyes. Her friend was blowing leaves. He accidentally blew a leaf and dust into her eye. She told him to go get her eye drops from her purse. Instead of eye drops, he brought her glue. She immediately put a drop of glue into her eye. She started screaming in pain because her eye was burning. Doctor tried helping her, but nothing could be done.
What's up, guys? How's it going? Mike the Tech here, and today I got a creepy one for you. If you go to any video at all on YouTube and then remove the H from where it says watch, it takes you to a really creepy video. Not sure why it does this, so I tried to figure it out and maybe explain it myself. If you type in a username of a channel instead of watch, it takes you to their YouTube channel. So I thought, okay, maybe someone got the username WATC, and that's how they're taking us to this creepy video, right? But it doesn't go to their channel, it goes to a video. So I thought maybe it's the actual ID of that video, which we can see actually isn't the case here. And then it kind of breaks my theory as well, because if we, instead of removing the H, delete the C and put it at the end instead, so we just switch the H and the C, press enter, it still takes you to the same video.
Wait till you see this.
You can't even look me in the eyes, man, and tell me the truth.
You shut up.
That's why your shoes raggedy.
That's why your mama dead. Dead as hell. What shoes she got on? What shoes she got on her casket? That's why your granny ain't got no knees. She can't pray to Jesus, bitch. How about that?
Scary ass animals you've never heard of, part 9.
How many times has a bug landed on you and you just absolutely slap it into oblivion? Well, next time you may want to be more careful, because if you kill a Pitheris rove beetle on your skin, you'll really regret it. Their blood contains a toxin called pityrin that'll absolutely ravage your skin complexion. And no, I'm not talking some middle school grade acne. More like horrific skin melting lesions that'll last for almost a month. The scariest thing is that this beetle is tiny, and even if you casually brush one off, its toxin can still be released and you won't start having symptoms for over a day after. So this rash can pop up out of nowhere. You may be thinking, man, thank goodness they don't live near me. And you're right, if you live in Antarctica, because they live on literally every other continent. Believe it or not, it isn't the only incredibly common skin-burning beetle. Blister beetles have another kind of poison that, weirdly enough, was used as a love potion. To learn more about that, check out my new YouTube video in my bio.